Welcome everybody to today's episode of Sold Exclamation Point. We've got about 220 in sales, a bunch of little stuff. Sometimes you have a day where you sell two or three big baller items, and sometimes you just sale. All right, let's get right into it. First up, this is not a print ad, but I put it in the print ad category. It's just a cutout from a magazine, Eric Milton. $7 shipped. I would have preferred that this had just been one and a three or four that were ordered, but sometimes you're just gonna get the single order. Hrbek, license 8x10. This appears, I have two other ones, Reardon and somebody. Appears that this was a series that was put out. 12 for Hrbek. Ticket sale, LSU versus Alcorn State. Another $12. Really? Yeah, I don't think that was 12. But that's what I wrote down. I think it's probably 7. Lebron James, green Prizm from this year, $9. That's going to check out my cards. I don't know if it's going to check out my cards. They're just an employee that works there. But that was a little weird. Usually send them cards to sell for you, not sell them cards. The Smoky collection. Kyle Tucker out of Heritage Miners. He is a top prospect this year. He's blocked by Michael Brantley, I believe. The Astros signed Brantley. But, you know, he's going to be the first one to get called up most likely with an injury in the outfield. Very, very good prospect. Keep an eye out for him, Kyle Tucker. 22 for Kyle Tucker. We sold the other Music City Bowl patch and lanyard. $10. This is the one where the guy was trying to get it for $4 and called me a moron. This is a candy dish, Jeff Gordon. $18, not worth a lot. We only make a few bucks after shipping. This came in a large lot of NASCAR cars, and I just, I don't know. I was listing them all, and I just listed this one. What I don't know is if I should write a note saying, please don't eat the candy. It's very old, and it's probably not any good, and it might make you sick. But I don't know, but I'm serious. I mean, should I write, hey man, don't eat the candy, it's old? And I think I have it in the listing, don't eat the candy, it's old. Or am I being patronizing? Or, I don't know, that's a hard one. If you bought this candy dish, please don't eat the candy. Alright, St. Cloud State Huskies from last year, from the, what is it called, the Frozen Face-Off, which I believe is the, I think St. Cloud State is WCHA, so their tournament. This was new, came from the Hockey Lodge. Had a price tag of $30 on it. We sold it for $22, so a good discount for our buyer. This is a lot of 2 t-shirts. The customer has very good taste. This is great. Got Chuck Knobloch, Kevin Tappaney, and Kirby Puckett on it. It's Nutmeg. It's from '93, I think. And they picked up this Puckett tee. And they got a great deal, $28 for the pair. I mean, that's a solid deal for those 2 t-shirts. Next up, we got a Florida Gators Tebow. Tim Tebow. Tebow still sells pretty well. I think I've only had, I don't know, half a dozen Tebow items, and they all move. Tebow goes for $24. Not necessarily for a lot, but they do sell. This was a shirt I got. It's a jersey shirt of Steve Young. Probably 98. Has a lot of discoloration on it, so I put defect in the title. I think I mentioned this before, is when I have a real defect, which is discoloration or a tear, a seam tear or a hole, or just something that's significant, not, pulled thread or, a little bit of pilling. I put defect in the title. Now they're priced appropriately, but when I put defect in my title, that is probably one of my highest sell-through rate listings. Now again, I'm selling it for appropriately. This went for $10 shipped. This is more of a this isn't something I really want to hold in my inventory. Let's get rid of it. Get a couple bucks. Customer will see if they can fix the discoloration, or maybe they're just gonna wear it to beat around in. There's not a lot of these Steve Young jersey tees. But for whatever reason, that defect, I think people go, okay, I'm gonna expect the worst. They see the price and they go, it's cheap. Let's give it a shot. And sell-through rate's very, very good on items with defect in the title. Now, just like don't eat the candy that's 10 years old, don't put defect in the title if you don't have a defect. Don't be like, I figured it out. I'm gonna put defect in every listing and it'll be real high sell-through rate. I don't think it works like that. Unless you're willing to sell everything dirt cheap, then I guess it will. Under Armour 2016 Rose Bowl. So this is not really collectible. It's just somebody probably went to the game and just wants the shirt, and they got it for a good price. 25. So that was probably 40, 50 bucks at the game. At the game, I mean, if it was in the bookstore, maybe 35. So they still got another $10 off, and it doesn't appear to be worn. Michael Vick jersey. Vick jerseys are very common, but they do sell. They're not really common in Minnesota, but I think I've picked a couple of them. Vick went for 21. One of the things you should notice though is when it comes to jersey, in this case the white jerseys are more rare than the red ones. So some of the red ones were only getting $15, $16. Keep an eye out for color when you're doing your research. So you go low, you sort it by low to high, and if you're seeing red, then okay, all right, the whites are worth a little more. Or if you see white, and there's no reds in there, then the reds are worth more or more rare. There usually seems to be a preferred color. Usually the white jerseys are the more rare jerseys in general, but I think I've had a couple of exceptions to that rule. And let's see, I got an appointment, so I'm going a little quick today. That's everything. Thanks for watching. I will be back probably Sunday for the next video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.